KD Country 94 weather.
Cantu Auto Repair in Osborne is here to get you fixed up and back on the road safely. Clint and the staff of certified technicians can service all makes and models. They do maintenance including oil changes and vehicle inspections and can repair brakes, engines and transmissions, AC and heating systems, muffler and exhaust systems, and they can diagnose and repair any electrical problems or warning lights that are staying on. Call Cantu Auto Repair today at 785-345-4000 or stop in Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Cantu Auto Repair, located at 209 West Main in Osborne.
Here's a look at your local weatherology forecast. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times. Today, with daytime highs approaching 68. Winds out of the south, 8 to 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies again. Tonight, lows dip down to about 37. High temperatures reach up to 68. Tomorrow, sunshine mixed with clouds at times. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki on KD Country 94. Currently, it's 63 degrees.
The news this hour is brought to you by Anderson Insurance Agency. They do farm, home, auto, life, and crop insurance. Stop by and see Matt and Becky, 118 North Mill in Beloit, or call them at 738-5701.
Keeping you informed, this is KD Country 94 and Z96.3 News.
Kansas Highway Patrol Captain Candace Brashears said that the Kansas Highway Patrol was committed to a Kansas Senate bill amending the state law requiring motorists to move over a lane or significantly slow down when passing police, fire, medical, tow, or road maintenance vehicles stopped on the side of a road when flashing lights deployed. Under Senate Bill 142, the safety mandate would be applied to all motorists stopped, stranded, or parked on the roadside and using caution signals, road flares, orange cones, reflector triangles, or any other warning sign of distress. If unable to move over a lane, the bill would require drivers to proceed with due caution in their lane at a speed, acknowledging the life safety risk to people inside or outside a stopped vehicle. Violation of the new standard would be a $75 fine, which would match the penalty imposed on motorists who don't take steps to safely pass an emergency vehicle. A second infraction within 5 years would trigger a fine of $750, and the third within that time frame would be $1,000. Brashears went on to say our troopers can attest to the danger they encounter on a daily basis when working on the side of a road. A matter of feet and sometimes inches can be the difference between a safe traffic stop and being seriously injured or killed. Joel Skelly, Director of Policy for the Kansas Department of Transportation, says stationary vehicles on the side of Kansas roads were involved in nearly 700 traffic accidents during the past 4 years. 13 people were killed as a consequence of those wrecks, he said. The Senate voted 38-2 to send the bill to the Kansas House. For more on that story, go to our website, kdcountry94.com. Have a job opening? Agmark LLC has a full-time position open on their accounting team in the Beloit office. The successful candidate should have customer relations skills and enjoy people, organizational skills and attention to detail, excellent communication skills, proficient computer skills with knowledge of Microsoft Office, positive attitude and ability to work with a diverse group of people in a team setting, be flexible and adaptable, problem-solving skills, minimum 2 years office experience and or post-high school education. Agmark LLC is a profitable company offering an excellent benefit package, including competitive wages, 401k, co-op retirement, health and dental insurance, PTO, and more. Agmark LLC is an equal opportunity employer. Applications will be taken until the position is filled. To apply, please send application to mfink@agmarkllc.com. Applications can be found on their website as well, agmarkllc.com. Today's community calendar is brought to you by Heart Choices Pregnancy and Parenting Resource Center, offering free pregnancy tests, pregnancy counseling, and parenting classes at 6 Independence and Beloit and their satellite locations in Concordia, Osborne, and Smith Center. You can call 738-3433 for an appointment or check them out on their website, heartchoicesbeloit.com. The Zion Lutheran Church is having Lenten supper and service for the public, and that'll be at 621 North Mill Street there in Beloit. Lenten meals will be served to the public at 5:30. The Lenten service will follow at 6:15 at the Zion Lutheran Church in Beloit on Wednesdays, beginning February 21st tomorrow through March the 20th. Stomp Out Cancer Live Pro Wrestling coming up this Saturday, February 24th. Doors open at 6:30. The bell at 7 p.m. at Lakeside Elementary School there in Conquer City. Fundraiser for Matt Alford. Tickets at the door, $15. Kids 5 to 13, $15. Discounts to active and retired military. Advanced tickets, $10. Available at Backyard Lodge and Igor's Curiosities Monster Museum. That's the news this hour. For the latest local news information, visit our website 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, kdcountry94.com. And don't forget to download the free KD Country 94 app on your smartphone.
your number one source for local sports in north central Kansas. This is Katy Country 94 and Z96.3 Sports.
DeSue for Tyrese Hunter, who will hang on to it as the clock expires. So Texas withstands the run at home and gets a huge win. They improve to 17-9, 6-7 in the conference. On the other side, the Wildcats go to 15-11 and 5-8 in the conference.
Another tough Big 12 conference loss for the reeling K-State men's basketball team. More on that coming up in this sportscast. Also a huge game of the Big 12 in Houston on Monday night. A look at local sports, a high school hoops preview, and the Daytona 500 on Monday. It's all coming up in this sportscast on Katy Country 94 and Z96.3 The Lake. Some make-up high school basketball games on Monday. Concordia gets a sweep at Chapman. The girls winning 54-51 and the boys won 54-40. High school hoops continuing tonight on Katy Country 94 and the Beloit Trojan channel at NCCastSports.com. Beloit's at Smith Center, and on Z96.3 The Lake, Osborne at Rock Hills. Other games in the Northern Plains League on the final night of the regular season. Lakeside at Sylvan Lucas, St. John Sipton's at Lincoln, Thunder Ridge is at Pike Valley, Southern Clyde hosting Natoma, and in the NCKL, Concordia is hosting Clay Center. You can find full schedules at NCCastSports.com. On Katy Country 94 and the Beloit Trojan channel, Trojans on the road at Smith Center for the final game of the regular season. And the girls' contest, Beloit looking for a win to keep their chances of hosting a first-round sub-state game alive. They're 14-5, while the Lady Red coming at 15-4. Beloit coach Shauna Remus expects a challenge tonight.
They're very talented. They got a lot of seniors, and so anytime you're playing seniors, it's difficult. But, yeah, they're a very talented group, and so we're going to have to go up there and continue to grind and battle. And playing on their home court's never easy either. Probably senior night for them, I would assume. And so they're going to be playing for a lot as well, and we just want to finish on a high note.
On the other bench, Smith Center coach Nick Lynn sees the talent Beloit has this year.
They're vastly improved. They've done a much better job. They are good, and they do a good job of press breaking, and where they in the past maybe struggle in that part of the game. And it's going to be fun to get them in here for our last regular season home game because it's always going to be it's always a good game with them.
Following the girls' game, the Beloit boys are 18-1. They'll face the 9-10 Redmond after Beloit's win over Minneapolis Friday night. Their coach Ryan Eiler commented on the things he'd like to see tonight.
I'd like to see us be a little more cleaner offensively. Defensively, I thought we did a decent job, but offensively, I felt like, we like I said, we left some points out there. Was maybe some missed buckets that I'd like to see us clean that up before Tuesday.
For Smith Center, Coach Alex Hobelman knows tonight's matchup will be difficult.
They're an extremely good team and probably the best team we're going to play all year, record-wise at least, and looking at scores. We're still going to have to play them and see them on the court, so we're just going to have to do what we do and play our game, and hopefully we can make shots.
Doman's Beloit at Smith Center tonight on Katy Country 94 and the Beloit Trojan channel at NCCastSports.com. Wade Gerstner has the call, pregame around 5:50. On Z96.3 The Lake, Northern Plains League matchup between Osborne and Rock Hills and Mankato to finish the regular season. In the girls' game, the Lady Dogs are 16-3, 9-1 in the MPL with 4 straight wins, while the Lady Grizzlies have won 5 straight. They enter at 9-8 and 6-3 in the league. Osborne coach Jason Wilson on Rock Hills.
Saw a lot of opportunities of the team that plays zone. They seem to have a lot of length, so, anytime you see that, obviously that could come into play as a factor for us offensively. But the biggest thing, again, is for us is to continue to play at a high level.
Rock Hills coach Nick Meisner knows tonight presents a big challenge.
Really good team, quick, good shooters. Reiner's having a heck of a season. You hope you can contain her a little bit as well. Tough ones, but we're at home. Great way to maybe build momentum and kind of build some confidence going to sub-state.
Following the girls, the Osborne boys on a 16-game winning streak. They're 18-1 overall, 10-0 in the MPL. Rock Hills 6-11 and 4-5. Osborne's Wilson on what he'd like to see from his boys tonight.
Biggest thing for us is limit our turnovers, take care of the basketball, maybe see a little more pressure on the defensive end in the front court, just to put a little more pressure on them, to see our kids getting out and getting deflections that could hopefully lead to easy run-outs.
Grizzlies coach Zach Duffy knows how tough this matchup is.
Not super deep, but the 6-7 guys they play are really, really good and really talented. Going to play great man defense and maybe mix in a 1-3-1 zone that's going to be tough too. And obviously on the offensive side for them, Johnny Hamill is a heck of a player and probably a unanimous first-team selection there in the league. So that'll be a real good challenge for us.
Again, it's Osborne at Rock Hills on Z96.3 The Lake and KatyCountry94.com tonight. I'll have the call from Mankato with pregame coverage around 5:50. Also tonight, to start our high school sports coverage, we'll have our wrestling locker room chats on Katy Country 94 around 5:15. We'll talk with the head coaches of Beloit, Osborne, and Smith Center about their wrestlers that have qualified for the state tournament coming up later this week. Again, you can listen to that on Katy Country 94 and also online at KatyCountry94.com. Well, I started at the beginning of the sportscast. Another Big 12 loss for K-State at Texas Monday night in men's hoops. Texas led a low-scoring first half, 27-22. With a slow start to the second half, Texas extended their lead to 9 at the midway point and held a 12-point lead with 3:21 left after Shendall Weaver made 2 free throws on a flagrant foul that got Data Ames ejected for K-State. A 4-point play and a quick shot from Will McNair had K-State within 6. 2 free throws from Cam Carter with 50 seconds left cut the Longhorns' lead to 4. K-State not able to get closer than that. Texas made free throws down the stretch to seal a 62-56 win. The Wildcats have lost 7 of their last 8. They're now 15-11 and 5-8 in the Big 12 with the loss. The game of the night in the Big 12 was number 6 Iowa State at number 2 Houston for sole possession of first place in the conference. The Cougars jumped out to an early 19-6 lead. They were up 28-23 at half. Iowa State got within 3 in the second half, but Houston was able to extend their lead back out to double digits and finish with a 73-65 win. Jamal Shedd scored 26 with 20 in the second half. Houston moved to 23-3 overall, 10-3 in the Big 12, while Iowa State fell to 20-6 and 9-4. Tonight in Big 12 play, there are 3 games on the docket. West Virginia hosts UCF at 6, and at 8 o'clock, number 11 Baylor at 25th-ranked BYU, and number 23 Texas Tech hosts TCU.
1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank, and away they go. That is Cindric into Chastain and up into traffic. Did the leader get the white flag? Caution waving. It's going to be close. And the Daytona 500.
Race winner will be the 24. We'll need the 24 to start finish line.
Goes to victory lane, William Byron.
After rain forced a reschedule to Monday for the Daytona 500, a late 23-car crash triggered a red flag with just 8 laps left. The delay lasted more than 15 minutes. There were 4 laps remaining on the final restart as Byron was in second behind Ross Chastain. Byron took the lead and stayed there when the crash he heard happened behind him. The white flag marked the end of the race, and he won under caution. It was the first Daytona 500 win for Byron.
This is incredible. I had a much different background than anybody in the sport. Growing up racing on iRacing on the computer, and to make it to the Daytona 500 and win the race is pretty amazing. So it's I'm just so thankful. I got a great team. Honestly, it hasn't really sunk in.
Byron takes the early lead in the NASCAR Cup standings with a Daytona win, and the drivers will now head to Atlanta for the second race of the season this Sunday. That's a look at sports and your sports leader in North Central Kansas, Katy Country 94 and Z96.3 The Lake. The Sportscast is brought to you by Zach's Ace Hardware in Beloit. I'm Dusty Donis.